Before going for the nursing interview, make sure that you have watched a lot of videos related to nursing questions, people answering questions and answers related to nursing. Watch multiple videos, learn how to answer most of the questions. During my time, I didn't know anything about TikTok or even YouTube. I was just like, no, maybe some because I didn't know anything. And funny enough, when it comes to interview, we don't have any format. We don't have like if Mavis went to this school and then they asked there that
qualities of a nurse, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll ask you the same thing.
It doesn't have a formula. They can even tell you to sing. They can even tell you to dance. They can even tell you to recite the Ghana anthem, the pledge. You can even sing Yanara Assassini, Ayabod, and Demaye, Mojana. So that song, you can even sing that song. You can even tell them about your relatives, yourself, the town you are coming from. So with interview, just expect anything. That's the truth. Hello, besties. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm MavisAkhurst. So today's episode is about how to prepare towards your nursing interview. Yeah, I know you have seen a lot of videos around where people are just saying how to prepare towards your nursing interview, and I know that is why I'm making this video, just to add to whatever you have seen on TikTok, whatever you have seen on the internet. Yeah. And you have to watch this video. That's it. Watch this video to the end to prepare or add to whatever you know when you are going for your interview. Okay, so how to prepare towards your interview? Currently, you are done buying the forms. You don't know how to prepare towards the interview. You are waiting that maybe the school would send you a message so that you can look at what they would send to you. Then you would go to the venue. But have you asked yourself, when you are going to the venue, what are they going to ask you? And am I fully prepared when I go there? Or you ask yourself, hey, I don't know, I'm lost, I don't know. Right now I've bought the forms all right. Maybe I have reached their cutoff point, but what is next for me? Yeah. Some schools would let you write entrance exams. Some schools wouldn't let you write entrance exams. Note it. The school you are buying their forms, just research about the school. If or ask people who have been there that do they write entrance exams or they do not write entrance exams. Yeah. If you know these things, I think you can prepare towards that. So if the school writes entrance exams, then I suggest you watch people or ask people, DM people about the questions they remember. Some people would say they don't remember, others would say they remember some. Just DM people who have been there, and you can add the dots together to make a sentence. I hope you get it. Like you come to me, oh Mavis, I've seen that you went to this school. Did you write entrance exams? And I will say yes. Then you go to maybe Felicia. Felicia, you went to the same school. Did you write entrance exams? Maybe she will say yes. And then you ask her, what were the questions? She can tell you, oh, I remember this, I remember that. I hope you get it. Then you add all of them down. Because some schools do change their questions. I wouldn't lie to you. Some schools do maintain their questions. So don't expect that when you're asking me or you're asking a friend of yours the questions, it will be the same. No. But it will give you a clue that, oh, I mean, some questions like this. Yeah. So when you ask about the entrance exams, prepare towards it. Start learning something about core maths, English, and then science. Learn more about your adjectives, your synonyms, your antonyms. Learn something about essay writing. Yeah, some schools do write essay. Learn something about article writing. Some schools do write articles. Learn something about the normal general nursing questions, such as who is the mother of
Nursing.
some abbreviations like PPE, that is the personal protective equipment, like MOH, Ministry of Health, like NMC, Nursing and Midwifery Council, like GAF, Ghana Armed Forces. I think I'll list them here so that at least you can just screenshot them and then put it down. Okay. Some will say write a letter to your friend telling him or her that maybe, I don't know, but I can't make things up. But I feel you have to just learn something about article writing and learn something about how to write an essay to your relative, your pen pal, those SHS or JHS letter writing. Just know how to write about them. Yeah. Some schools will let you write your exams on paper, while some schools will let you write the exams on a computer. I hope you have to just know how to prepare towards that. That's okay, I have to learn how to use a computer. Meaning something you use. But if the school tells you that you're coming for entrance exams on a computer, okay, maybe some schools will teach you how to operate it. While some schools will be like, so we named that. Start it. But I know for sure that the school would teach you how to operate a computer before you start. Yeah. So that is another thing to prepare towards when you're going for your nursing interview or nursing entrance exams. Yeah. So the entrance exams, usually they send you a message on what to come along with. Some schools would let you come along with a calculator, a pen, a pencil, your identification card, Ghana card or NHIS or voter's ID card. I think those are the identification thing you have to go with. Yeah, but definitely they will send you a message on what to come along with. Okay. So you have to just prepare towards that. Buy yourself a pen, pencil, sharpener, calculator, ruler, whatever. Just put them down just in case they ask for it. Yeah. So some schools wouldn't add the dress you have to wear. So you can wear anything which will look okay to you or will look decent to you, because some schools don't check. And for the school I completed like this, they didn't check whilst we went for the entrance exam. They didn't check anything like that. But for the interview, so I'll go to the interview to then talk about it. Yeah. So as I said, contact people, DM people, ask people what they wrote, ask people about how it went. They wouldn't remember all. I wouldn't lie to you. Even if you ask people right now, they wouldn't remember all. But at least they'll remember some. For me, for instance, I remember that we wrote highest mountain or tallest mountain in Ghana or Africa. So let's say last year or last 2 years, I had maybe tallest mountain in Ghana. Maybe yours will be tallest mountain in Africa. Just learn like that. You can meet inequalities, know how to calculate, know some topics in maths off head. Yeah. And definitely you will meet objectives. So it will be multiple answers. Yeah. So you have to select whatever you want to select. Okay. When you're done knowing your adjectives, your synonyms, your nouns, your verbs, your English, and your science, when it comes to the science too, you can meet questions like photosynthesis, plants, like nursing and Kasa, it doesn't have any formula. They will just give you something you are familiar with. That's the truth. But they would expect you to answer most of the questions and make sure that you get a pass mark and then they call you.
Before
going for the nursing interview, make sure that you have watched people answering questions and answers related to nursing. Watch multiple videos. Learn how to answer most of the questions. During my time, I didn't know anything about TikTok or even YouTube. I was just like, no, maybe some because I didn't know anything. And funny enough, when it comes to interview, we don't have any format. We don't have like, if Mavis went to this school and then they asked there that
qualities of a nurse, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll ask you the same.
when I went, they asked me about my elective subjects. Yeah, definitely they'll ask you about your elective subjects. It doesn't have a formula. They can even tell you to sing. They can even tell you to dance. They can even tell you to recite the Ghana anthem, the pledge. You can even sing Yanara Assassini, Eyabo, and Demaye, Mojana. So that song, you can even sing that song. You can even tell them about self, the town you are coming from. So with interview, just expect anything. That's the truth. You can even be asked the role of a nurse, quality of a nurse, duties of a nurse, duties of
midwife.
public health nurse, like whatever nursing you are doing, just expect the rules, the qualities, the duties of a nurse. You can also be asked, tell me about yourself. Why do you want to be a nurse? I think those ones are just the popular ones. You can also be asked facilities at the hospital. Yeah, you can also be asked the ministers, Minister of Interior, Minister of Road and Highway, Minister of Works and Housing, Minister of Children and Social Welfare, Minister of Defense, Minister of Sanitation, Minister of Education. You get it. Can also be asked the instruments used at a hospital as well. So it's broad, like anything random that comes to their mind, they can just ask you. Now, when you go to the venue, after praying to God, you tell God that He should give you protection, guidance, and whatever. When you enter, they'll ask you to hand over the documents to them. When you're done handing over the documents to them, they'll ask you to have a seat. Now, when you sit down, don't cross your legs, don't fold your arms, don't chew while speaking, speak loudly, and don't enter the room with a phone. And make sure your dress is decent. Make sure that your hair is tied correctly. If you're a guy, shave. Shave your bushy beard. Guys, if you are a guy, make sure that your nails are intact. It shouldn't be overgrown. Make sure that you look nice. Yeah. And another thing is that when you sit down, wait for them to ask you a question before you answer. Don't ask them anything when they haven't asked you that, what do you have for us? Don't say anything and be straightforward. Don't make long answers. This is how back with me. Me say, if you go there and then okra already see formulas now okra we see animpo. Already think of one yaman or much online impo. I swear to you, the tension is so high. I'm being honest. Wakuma bebo. So say let's left it, let's say 2 or 3 people before you. Wakuma bebo enche bia okrampo akuye meshisho. Just expect anything. Because you can even be asked to pray. If you are the first person, you can be asked to pray for them. And if you are the last person, you can also be asked to pray for them. If you did CRS or IRS, expect that you can be asked quotations from the Bible, yeah, or the Quran. And if you did geography, expect that they can ask you something about the continent, the country, 2 countries in Africa or 2 countries in anywhere. You get it. And you can also be asked the minerals. Yeah, we can be asked what are the natural minerals in the world, the bauxite, the gold, the manganese, and those stuff. You can also be asked that. You can also be asked who designed the flag. So you can be asked who composed the national anthem, the national pledge. You can also be asked that. So you can be asked anything. Make sure that whatever you are learning, learn to the fullest. Make sure that you understand whatever you are learning correctly. And I think I'll make a video with the sample interview questions, a whole video answering all of them, so that it will be easier for us. Okay. So the money is usually 150 to 200 cedis, depending on the school. I don't know if this year they would increase the price or decrease the price. Okay. But that is all I know. Another thing is that be confident, work majestically. But I hope this video has given you a little insight about what to expect, how to go about it, the money you would be paying when you go there. Take your time, don't rush. Okay. If you don't know, tell them that no idea. And so just tell them no idea and they will move to another question. And note that the panel of judges sitting there, whether they are 3 or 4, each of them will ask you a question. Maybe some will decide not to ask you any question, but they will take turns to ask you questions. Pray for luck, pray for favor, because you might never know. Anything can happen. And be bold, don't go and cry, okay? Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and see you in my next episode. Bye.